Okay, this is the most painful evening of my entire life. I just don't even know what to say. So I'm going to try to recuperate a little bit with a little bit of TNT. It's Thursday night therapy with the Flat Earth Dude. And I'm going to I just have tried to start this stream for the past hour. And it just hasn't, you understand what I'm saying? It's been like cuss word bleepings insane. It's just insane, you know. All right. I'm gonna try to pick up my other stupid channel so I can watch it, see what it looks like. If anybody's out there, say hi. I'm not even streaming right now. I've been talking and I'm not even streaming. Am I streaming right now? See? All right. I'm going to try to get this chat out of the koozie. What's it? I have to use my other PC because my one PC is uploading a koozie. What's it? See, now this is what's frustrating to me. I want to share screen, share screen. All right. Now I gotta pull this up on my other. Do the Mad World remix. Are you saying you want me to play my Mad World, my Flat World, where I do my karaoke version? Something went wrong. Oh no. Yeah, tell me about it. The whole freaking night's been going wrong as I see the world. Are you saying you want me to play? Do you want me to play the Flat World karaoke? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you're asking for? Huh? Okay. Even the coyote can't make him change his ways. Whatever. Flat World song. Okay, listen. Are you talking about the Mad World, Flat World? Okay. I don't even know what to freaking do right now. I'm just so stressed out. Maybe I should chill out with the Flat World song, so I'm going to play it, okay? I'm just going to play it. One of my playlists. It's going to be cheesy because I can't freaking figure out Streamlabs. Can't figure this shit out. I never think I'm stupid until I try to do streaming with OBS, okay? OBS, you make me feel stupid. So here comes a little Flat World for you, okay? All around me, the horizon's level. Here we go. And I'll just play this in the meantime. The horizon's level on x-axis, on axis, really for an observation. See that building in the distance. The tears are filling up the masses. All ballers, dry refraction. As they wash their sorrows, shoulder hang out, rump paddle. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The world in which we live in is the one we've never had. It's time to tell you, yes, you'll find it hard to be. When people look in the distance, it's a very, very flat world. Oh, come on, flat stuffer. Come on, flat. Classroom. The teacher tells them the answer on the paper. Went to school and was very nervous. One woke yet is still asleep. Hello, teacher, tell me what you're teaching. I take a deep breath. Find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. In which we live in is the one we've never had. I find it's time to tell you, yes, you'll find it hard to take. When people look in the distance, it's a very, very flat world. Observe your world. It's a flat world. All right, I don't know about you, but I just got the chills. Okay, because it's just been a crazy freaking night. On one computer, I'm uploading my file, and I don't understand. My operating system just must be slowed down as all crazy shenanigans. So I just figured. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Now I can't even see. Whatever. All right. So just get some. This footage is from October, and it's always from the same year. I'm on the shoreline. Right? I'm on the shoreline. And just going to go through stuff and just kind of make some observations, because I really do think the ether band thing is going to be where we need to focus. Okay, so look right there, right? Watch this. Here we go. You're going to see this bird right there. Okay, you've got a bird right here. All right, you don't know what the distance is between this line and the bird. You just don't know what that distance is. And you don't know what the distance is between this line and here. You just don't. You can't. So we have to understand that there's something going on here visually that's blocking this. This is an ether band. This is a brick wall made by the air. That's all I mean by ether, air. It's the air, okay? Something going on right there. All right here. Pause. Pause. All right. Go back. Let's go back. How's my voice? Can you hear my voice okay? Just check on the sound check on my voice. Sound check, 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 sound check. Here we go. Okay, you see right here? Look at this, okay? This is in all of my footage. Constance! What's up, sister? Okay, good. I'm trusting the good means that my sound's fine. Thanks, Constance. Okay, we've got this. This is in another video. I've seen it over and over and over again, okay? I am going to suggest that straight through the middle of this is the demarcation of the physical land above and the ether band below, okay? You've got this band of reflection right here. I'm not making any claims. I'm just making an observation. This thing happens all the time. And it is an aspect of that which we see, but also that which blocks what we can't see. So just keep that in mind. Okay, just keep it in mind. Right there it went. I mean, watch it disappear. Right, I'm going to back up 10 seconds. Watch this thing move. Watch. Okay? I mean, the Chesapeake Bay is pretty calm. All right, so you're going to watch this flow this way, right? Watch it flow to the left. Now it's gone. See? See how it's disappearing? Look at that. See that? Look, it's gone. It's not the same, right? Just making some observations. I'm going to zip along. There we go, right? You got a bird right here, okay? What's the distance here? We don't know, right? But I'm standing on the shore. I'm 5'10", so if I were to back out, this would be the horizon. Well, on the globe calculator, if that's the horizon, that's 3 miles away, okay? But we've got stuff in the background that is above the horizon. You got birds flying up in here all over. I got some really good footage today, but it's on my other computer, which is processing a file, and it takes for stinking ever. So, what if it's still going? All right. I thought that this was doing something else. This is not the footage that I thought it was. Oh, wait. Yeah. Slow down there, Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. This was not the footage that I was thinking of. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. All right. Pull this up. All right, we'll click through this. We'll see what this says. I'm just going through some old footage. I would have to do twice the time, right? If I watched it and then presented it, I would have to devote twice as much time to it. So you don't have to stick around. Here we go, shoreline. Hey everybody, shoreline. Doing the 360 here. There is the lighthouse. There's the lighthouse right there in the middle. Right. This is back in October. Nice, calm river. I don't even know what's on this. Looks like I'm getting down to the water. Interesting. Let's see what happens here. The horizon is mirrored. Yeah, that's right. And my point on pointing out that the horizon is mirrored is that we don't know what the distance is of that mirror. There's no way that we can determine what the distance is. Because I'm looking at it the same time you are. All right, very impressive. I'm getting out of here. Let's go here. This is 4 minutes. All right, this is the opposite side. This is looking back at the lighthouse. All right, look at that. Okay, you see that? Would you look at that? Right? You've got the reflection here, and then you got the land here. You have no idea how far this is. You do not. Where's the land? Where does the land start and the water end? Right? I think I followed these guys out. I followed these guys out because I wanted to see if they disappeared off the horizon, but they ended up getting to a point just at the cusp of the edge, and they kept riding the rim. That's right. That's what I just said. Distance of mirroring equals the height of mirroring. Okay, but defund NASA, what's the height? I mean, I understand the concept, but you don't know the height, right? You'd have to know both, right? It's like saying that you could tell the distance of the sun. You'd have to know the size of the sun and the distance. You can't just know one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's right, but I think that you and we're okay with that. We're okay with saying we don't know. We're not going to come down hard and fast on what we don't know. And we're not going to make claims about it except for the fact of what we see. These boats. Again, this was back in October. Not that I'm any better at the film work, or the camera work, but I'm trying to zoom in on this object and follow it at the same time. It's pretty tough. Pretty tough. All right. to the mirroring with 20 feet, assuming the mirroring stops. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Right? So look, there we go. Look at that. All right. So, okay. So deep on NASA. Sorry that this is so choppy. I can send you the link if you want me to, and then we can have a discussion. Other than that, let's look at this house, right? So if this house is 2 stories, so let's make this 25 feet. You think mirrored images get distorted? Yeah, I do. I think that the image at the bottom, which is the mirror, is distorted. So let me walk through this real quick. Can you see the image that's on the screen right now, the house, right? So I think the mirroring distance saturated might be affected by the amount of refraction, humidity. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that you can't predict it. Okay, so you're making a dynamic equivalent. You're saying that that's equal. You're saying that's equal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that the mirrored is farther, right? So let's see what happens in just a second. All right, so here we go. So what you're gonna say then, and this is abstract. So just look at this with me. So where my cursor is the top of the reflection. Can't be precise simply by observation. Sure, okay. I'm not comfortable saying that the reflection here on the water is 25 feet to the land. I am not comfortable saying that this represents 25 metric feet, or whatever you want to say, cubic, I don't even know, 25 feet. You can't measure a mirage, can you? You can't measure a mirage. Not only that, but the house itself could be affected by the atmosphere. That's 3 stories maybe, so that's 30 feet. Let's give that 30 feet. It's relative, yeah? All right, so here is a condominium. This is 5 stories high. This is 5 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the left side of the screen if you can't find me. Cursor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 stories. Okay. So this is the ground level here. Okay. Even though this is mirroring, this, I am not comfortable saying that this represents 20, 30 feet, 10 feet each, right? So 50 stories. This is not 50 feet. This is a mirrored image that has no depth. Because listen, right? I mean, think about this. If that's what you're saying, that doesn't mean anything to me, Clary Flat. I love you, brother, but that means absolutely nothing to me. It might mean something to you, but it means nothing to me. Okay, so listen. If I were to back up, if I were to zoom out and this became the horizon, and you're saying that the bottom half mirrors the top half, then this is only 50 feet. That means that the horizon, that this is 50 feet to the shoreline. No, no way. No way. No way. No way. Look at this, right? I'm going to go back. Watch this, okay? If this is 50 feet, and this is mirroring 50 feet, then this is 50 feet to the shoreline. I'm going to tell you something. This buoy is not 50 feet to the shoreline. You know? So, like, how far is this from this? This from this? It took me forever from the other side to find this buoy. And I found it in one of my shots, and I'd have to go back and find it again. But how do you know that isn't close to 50 feet? Oh, how do I know? How do I know? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to talk it through. That's a good question, right? It's a good question. So, how do I know? Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, this is not. Okay, there it is. There we go. 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 Here we go. Okay. I'm breaking up a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah, the buoy, the green buoy, is much closer to me. That's true. That is true. Okay. But that wasn't my point. My point was that the buoy was close to the reflection, and that reflection is not close to the buoy because the buoy is farther than 50 feet. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go, everybody. You ready? Here is the lighthouse. The lighthouse, if you were standing next to the lighthouse would be in front of this building. That is, that the lighthouse is closer to me than this building is. This building is farther back than the lighthouse, right? The lighthouse is 30 feet high. Okay, you see this? The lighthouse is 30 feet high. My question to you is, do you think that this complete picture of the lighthouse represents the actual physical lighthouse? I don't think it does. Right here we have a house, a two-story house to the right of the lighthouse. Yeah, the lighthouse is closer, but I would say that it's probably just like 50 yards, right? It's only 50 yards. But my point is that the lighthouse is 30 feet high. And 30 feet, the lighthouse, if we were to draw, I'm trying to be as faithful as possible, halfway to this building, right? So then the building extends up higher. Then we've got the reflection of the building here. So what I think I hear some of you saying, and I'm not really paying attention who, I think it's Cleary's out there saying this, and Defund are the ones that are interacting as much as anybody else. But this line of reflection, right, this inferior mirage line, are you going to say that this right here represents 50 actual feet to the shoreline? I just can't do it. I don't know how to explain it. there's no way that that represents 50 feet. There's no way. Because then that would mean that this is closer to me. But look how far away this is. Look how far away this is, perspectively. There's no way that that's 50 feet away from this reflection. I just can't do it. Jim? You know, I'll have to figure out how to say it better, how to say it more practically. Initial image. Taller objects refract more light. Your inferior mirage line is the edge of the mirroring. Why do you think it isn't close to 50 feet? That's what I was saying. I was saying that I have to figure out how to say it better. I have to figure out how to say it better. I guess that I would say this. Okay, here's how I would say it, Defund. The mirroring line goes to the horizon, so that if I were to back out, the line that would appear as the horizon would be said to be three miles away from me. Okay. So like right here, okay? You ready? Can you see this? Can you see this image here? I'm going to wait until you say yes, just so that I can keep going there, okay? I'm going to try to answer why I don't think it's closer than 50 feet, okay? Can you see this image here? Okay. Constance says yes. Thanks, Connie. All right. The line of the gray water would be the horizon, right? Because that's where the line, that's where the water ends. Okay, so if I'm 6 foot tall, this is 3 miles away. Okay, but this is 6 miles away. Okay, I'm going to stop right there and let you think about that. Am I thinking along the right lines? This is the horizon. I'm going to back up 10 seconds, right? Here's the horizon of the water. The reason why I'm saying that is because these mountains are farther than 6 miles away. Right? I'm 6 foot tall, and the horizon for a 6 foot person is 3 miles away. Well, these are farther than 3 miles, so that's not the horizon. This is the horizon, right? So here we go. All right, well, I mean, that's all I know what to say right now. So if you have a better suggestion, Defund, for talking about this, then I'm all up for it. You know, help me talk through this that's not using their nonsense. I'm gonna wait till we get right here. Okay, gonna pause. Okay, here we go. So here's my question to you. Zoom says horizon from 6 foot is a lot farther than well, yeah. So Defund, my question to you is, can you estimate how far away this line is? How far away is this line? Right? How far away is the line? So what I'm saying is that this is not to scale. This can't be to scale. Because if we cut this in half, can't estimate the apparent horizon at all. Okay, so my question is to you, can you ever estimate the apparent horizon in any video? You say in that video. So in this video, you're saying I can't estimate it. What if I pull up a different one? You want me to pull up a different one? I think the only way I don't even know. Unless we use landmarks, right? Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, that if we had somebody in a boat that drove out and stopped when they got to this line, and we could say, how far did you drive? And they had a coordinate for us, okay? What I want you to look at right now is that this mirroring effect that happens right here at the top. I don't think that we can say how much depth this actually has. You know, what does that represent physically? I don't know. Keep your eye out for birds disappearing into the ether band. I think there's one coming up in a second, right there. Right? So you got a bird right here. Okay? I'm going to say that bird is in the water. Right? That bird is in the water. So you got to, you know, this reflection, how much height does that represent? Can we say? And then what's that blocking? You know, what's behind us? If there was something behind it, we wouldn't be able to see it. All right, so there again, right there is a bird in the water. So from this here, this is what I did with Zachary Zavala. The closer a mirrored object gets to perfect, the closer it is to being inversely proportionate to the height of the mirrored object. If the mirrored object is distorted, it's less reliable. I'm going to say, defund, that every mirrored observation in something like this is distorted. It's all that's part of what I'm saying, is that it's all distorted. This is all distorted. Okay? This is what I've done with Zach. Do a premiere Saturday morning with that episode. But let's cut this in half. I'm going to cut this in half. This is physical. This is not. You cannot, I'm sorry, I'll just say it this way. I cannot tell how far this physically is. I can't. That means it's distorted. All right, we got bird dancing here in the water again. There's my red house. Look at that. Look at that shit. That's crazy. That's my red house right there. Red roof house. All right, I'm gonna freeze this. I'm gonna shrink this down. I'm gonna look for a red roof. Hold, please. Uh, I don't know. This is my other computer, so I've got half my stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh, son of a cracker. By taking the height of the mirrored object and using that as do that. I'm sorry, Defend. I just don't think you can do that. There's no way. Yeah, but estimates don't build houses, bro. Estimates build leaning sheds, right? Let me try to get to this spot. Shut down that one video that had that image of the house. Now I can't find it. Look at right there. Look at these birds. Look at those birds right there. Ah. Look at these birds over here on the left or on the right. Sheesh. Right? You know, like how far away are the birds from this line? I don't know. Oh, look, did you see that? See? Watch this bird disappear. Watch, here it comes. Ready? Goes, well, gone. See how the whole image is mirrored? Yeah, I know. I just I don't think that house in half in an equal proportion. Now I can't find that image of the house that I wanted to. See those geese coming off the right side there? Look at those geese. Oh man, where did that house go? Is there this house? Okay, this is going to be the same distance. There it is. Look at those two houses right there. Look at the contrast on that. Look at that. Would you look at that? That's 6 miles away. Trying to see what date this is. All right, this is November 4th, okay? So this image on the right is November 4th, and this image on the left is the middle of October. Yeah. Would you just look at it? Now, let me ask you. Okay, here we go. Here you go, defund. Okay, not a trick question. Not a trick question. How far away do you think this pavilion? I'm gonna make this bigger. Think this pavilion is from this house? All right. Take a minute. How far away is that pavilion from that house? Yeah, same distance. Yep. They're both on the same property. I was just there this morning. I've got plenty of footage showing video of one to the next. They're very proximate. Yeah, but I'm just asking you to evaluate. Yeah, but that's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you that. Do you feel comfortable speculating? It's okay if you don't. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I know how far. I know what the distance is. Left to right. I can tell you the distance left to right. I'll give you a couple more seconds. In the meantime, let's consider the physical and the apparent, okay? The base of the house, the foundation of the house, I would say is no more than 15 feet high. Okay, so the shoreline straight up would be 15 feet. Now, from the shoreline physically to the house is probably like 40 to 50 feet. All right, hold on. What I'm saying is the mirrored image below the three-storied house is the same distance as from the shore to the spot on the house of the mirroring. Can you prove that? The shoreline is mirrored as well. Sure. Yeah. I know, man. I know. So, again, what you're saying is that the distance from the mirror to the shoreline is equivalent from the shoreline to the physical house. I'll say that again and see if you will concur. From as much as you can prove a mirrored object is the same size as the original. Yeah, but see, it's not a strict mirror. It's not a perfect mirrored image because it's atmosphere. It's not a physical surface. It's not glass, right? Okay, so let's just get some perspective here. From the house to the is 100 yards. 100 yards. Yeah, I just don't think we can be, I don't think we can be that concise. I just don't. I don't think we can say that it's even close. I just don't. But I could be wrong, because then that would make this line closer to the edge, right? That would make this line, right? If the mirror reflects actual footage, actual measured feet, then this line here is only 10 feet off the shore. Measure them physically on your screen. Measure them physically on my screen. How can I do that? I think that I would have to open this in Paint. Hold, please. Enjoy this music for a moment while I try to figure these shenanigans out. I don't want to play my songs. I'm not in the mood to hear myself sing. Here, we'll play some Tool. I don't care. Maybe I do. I'm not going to play Tool. Feel the rhythm in your head. Feel the rhythm while you can. Spoon Man. Spoon Man. Come together with your friend. Save me. All right. Hold on while I pull this up. Where is the prayer? Where is the prayer? Show me a last dream. Okay, now, how can I do this? Show me a last dream. Buildings upside down and something on the people walking around. People walking upside down. You gotta believe, I gotta believe it's real. I don't know, man. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. You ready? How can I slide over? No. No. Okay, here we go. I've got two lines. I'm trying to make them bigger. It's as big as it goes. Okay, so the problem is, right? Here's the problem. The physical land, okay, I'm going to draw a different line for the physical land. Excuse me. Sorry, Constance. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to cut this in half right here. Okay. Now, we'd have to be able to say that that's actually the physical land and the water, but we don't know that. We just don't know. I mean, it looks to be that way because you've got the chiasm, you've got the greater than, fulcrum, and then back out. But you can even see right there that this is shorter than this. Okay, right? So I never. Well, maybe that's your problem, Constance. Maybe that's your problem. Okay, here we go. Defund. Here we go. I'm going to try to talk through this, okay? There's a difference between the height of this house from the water and the distance the house from the water. Okay? There's a difference between the actual height, the elevation, and there's a difference between the actual distance. So my point is that this reflection here, is that equaling the height or is that equaling the distance? Because this isn't the foundation of the house. This is the second story right here. See that? This part right here is this part right here. This part right here is right here. So now you've just elevated, right? And then look at this. I mean, this is 10 feet. If you were standing here, there's a doorway right there. The doorway is what, 6.5 feet? But this is stretched. That first floor is stretched. You can just tell, right? Can't you tell that? Looks stretched to me. And then you got the second floor that's smaller than the first floor. Then you've got compression. I just don't think that you can make a dynamic equivalent of the mirrored image. I just don't think you can. My line to the house isn't long enough. My line to the house isn't long enough. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so if the mirroring looks squashed, then I don't think that we can come down hard and fast on what the scale is, right? What we would have to do, defund, is we would have to have someone on this side in a boat and bring that boat right here and then have them tell us where they are off the shore. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, defund. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Close only happens in horseshoes and hand grenades. So, All right. We'll maybe look at one other thing, and then we'll call it a night. Let's do the California trip, huh? Let's do a California trip. Let's see what we got here from California. I don't know if I like any of these. Let's do this California. Check out these moon slivers. So let's see if I can find anything. This was taken back in July, these videos and pictures. Looks like I did more lunar stuff than I did anything else. A lot of stuff. These look a little bit more clear. We'll see. Look at that. So here is Caroline and here is Travis, right? Puppy dog and kitty. See that? See the puppy dog? Yeah, I had cloud cover last night and tonight. All right. You see the puppy dog? Eyes, nose, and mouth. You just see my pop filter and mic. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. You can't see my image, the moon image here. I'm not sharing my screen. Is that what you mean? I'm not sharing my screen? Well, that's weird. When did I stop sharing my screen? How's that? All right, so here's the image of the puppy dog. Can you see the puppy dog here, Constance? This is the puppy dog, and this is the kitty cat over here. 2 eyes, pointy ears, skinny neck, puppy dog. Yeah, I know, it does, doesn't it? I agree. This Aristarchus talks about, I cannot see this of, I mean, look at this right here. You got a total, like, mountain peak right there poking out. Yeah, I'm okay with that. This is the moon with a bad focus. I was probably trying one of the different settings. All right, guys. I am going to hit the hay. So thanks for hanging out. Constance, Defund, and who else was in here? Zooming back up, all I see is Constance and Defund over and over and over and over. There's Bible Literist. I don't think she's around. Clary Flat Earth. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And yeah. I was hoping to get a little bit more out tonight, but my computer was just acting so slow. So that's what you get. That's what you get. I'll let you close off with this nice little shot of the Chesapeake Bay. Pretty nice. Very tranquil. Then we'll close out with the rest of the Chief Crow. As soon as the song's over, we'll say goodnight. So good night, everybody.